Mike Kilgore coming to you today from 3i Supply, and what we want to talk to you today is about emotionally hooking customers to accepting your pricing. And I think that is so important, and I want to talk to you a little bit more. I'm coming from you today down here in Weston, Florida, which is not too far from Fort Lauderdale. As you can see right behind me is the beginning of, right here in this area, of the Everglades. So for some of those, I want to kind of see some of that. This is the Florida Everglades that's here. So we are out here, and I wanted to talk to you a little bit more about hooking your customers emotionally. And we've all heard this story before. You know, Mike, I really like what it is that you had to say. I really liked your presentation. I like your company. I like your reviews. I like everything that you have to offer, your professionalism, the way in which you follow up, your emails, your communication, all the things that are involved in making the decisions to choose you as a contractor. But I've got two other prices, and we've all heard this. I've got two other prices. I want you, and you're all hearing it in your head, but I want their price. If you can match their price, then I would like to go with you. Well, okay. What you're actually telling me is that you really don't want me. You want them. But let's talk about how to emotionally hook that customer so that they will accept your pricing. So what I tell them is say, look, I understand, I appreciate it, but talking about the ultimate form of flattery, you are telling me that you want me, but unfortunately the ultimate idea is that you want it for somebody else's price. And I always believe, don't come in pricing high. So I tell them right at the beginning, I don't come in pricing high hoping to negotiate, and if you choose not to negotiate, then I win, you lose. It's going to be a win-win situation. So I tell them, look, I am giving you a price based on what it is that I believe that I can provide, my value, my services, and the professionalism that you want and need at this price. They've done the same. They believe that this is what it's going to cost to get the level of professionalism and services that they can offer. Okay? So then I ask them, I say, all right, can you tell me the last time that you bought any type of, say, electronic? And I'm using this as an example. You're using a type of electronic, and let's just pick on a camera. And when's the last time that you bought one? And when you went and looked at 15, 20, 30 different types of cameras that are out there, you had the ability to buy the most expensive and the one that you really want, the one that you said has all the features, all the things. This is the cream of the crop. This is what's going to make me happy. This is the one that I've got all my confidence into it. But then right next to it was one that was just the model number underneath it, just a little bit less. And you decided, you know what? I'm going to buy that one. So you buy that one and you save $20, $30, $40, $100, $1,000. Heck, I don't know what kind of camera you're going to buy, but you buy that camera. And when you buy that camera, you bring it home and you think to yourself, wow, this is a great camera. I'm really happy with it. But there's just that little nag that's in the back of your neck that goes, man, I really wish I had that extra feature. I really wish I would have spent the extra $50. I really wish that I would have gotten what I really wanted, the camera that could do the extra thing. I wish that I could have spent the extra money and got exactly what I wanted, because I'm going to have this camera for at least another 3 to 5 years, if not longer than that. But I'm going to have this camera. Now, I get it. Majority of us don't go buy cameras because they're all on our phone right now, but just work with me. So I wish I would have bought that. So I tell the customer, I walk them through this story, and they see where I'm leading to with this. And then I tell them, here's the advantage. The advantage that you have by buying an individual product compared to what we offer, which is product plus service, is that when you get done buying that camera, and you're not happy with it, you get to walk in the next day with a receipt. And that receipt says that you bought this camera for X amount of dollars, and you get to turn that camera in, and you spent probably an hour packing it up as if you never used that camera, and you get to give it back to them. And then they're going to give you a store credit, they're going to give you your money back, and you're going to pay the difference of the $200 or the $500 or the $1,000 that you should have paid at the first time, and then you're going to get the camera that you're so glad to get, and you got what you wanted. Isn't that great? That's fantastic, right? But you don't get to do that in this situation. Unfortunately, if you pick the wrong contractor and you pick the wrong person, you don't get to just take your receipt in and magically the sealer just disappears. You don't get to magically look at it and all of a sudden the dirt comes back onto the house. You don't get to magically come back to it and say, wow, I get a do-over, and pay the difference and call me up and say, I want you to redo this, and I want you to do it just for the difference. Unfortunately, what's going to happen is that you're going to contact a contractor that may leave a little sand in the corner, may not tape off the drains, may not rinse off or block off the paint, and all of a sudden now you've got sealer all down the side of it. Now you've got sealer all over your appliances. You've got sealer in places you don't want the sealer. You've got sand where it's not supposed to be. The sand's not at the level that it's supposed to be. We've walked you through the professionalism. Now, you may get lucky. You may hire a contractor, and that contractor may show up and do a phenomenal job, and at the end of the day, you're going to sit down and you're going to say, whew, I saved $200. But I can tell you, those opportunities are super, super slim. I've proven to you that we have all the right insurance. I've proven to you that we do a good job. I've given you all the professionalism. The reason you're choosing me is because I have shown you what it is that you want. So to make the comment that says, I want you, but I want it at their price. You've told me that I have delivered the confidence that you want and the confidence that you need. But you're wanting my price. You're wanting their price for me. So unfortunately, this is a time that you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision of whether or not you're going to spend the difference and get what you really want. Or are you going to settle to go with somebody and wish for the next 3 to 5 years you would have gone with us? So now we've hooked the emotion. We've hooked the emotion, and this is tough stuff. This is not easy. It's very simple for us to go, you know what? I want to talk to this customer and just say, you know what? I'm going to take off 15 cents. I'm going to take off 20 cents. I'm going to take off 5%, and then I'm going to be done with it. But you have to stand very tall, and you have to stand very strong on your pricing to ensure that you're going to get the money. And the only way that you can fight this battle is to emotionally hook that customer into saying, this is the person I want, so that they will not say to you, I want you, but I want their price. So I hope this little tidbit helps. Give us a call. The only price of admission that I have for this is that you share and you tell other people how this has benefited you. And give us a call if you have any questions, any concerns. The number is 727-388-4969, and the website is 3isupply.net. Have a great day.